Judy here. There's my little friend, my best friend. Oh, look at the beautiful hill I'm on. I'm hiking. It's Sunday morning, the 15th of April, and I hope everyone's doing well. Well, I just want to touch base with you guys. I think about you all the time. With this recent action with the missile strikes, I don't know, I tucked away. I tucked away more than I normally would, and I'm glad I did. I was in yoga when it actually happened, and I was getting texts from different people going, "It's here, it's arrived, did you see that?" I'm like, what? You know, I'm in my yoga class, all relaxed, sitting with my Jesus, doing my stretching, and it's like, oh my goodness, I hope we're going, you know, and I know that we're leaving when Russia's aggravated, because when God fell on my son in 2013, he woke me up to this: ye know not the day and the hour of my return. He was very angry. He was speaking in King James, which he never does. And I was like, oh, okay. I woke up to that, and I was like, okay, I don't know that. Ye know not. And he was screaming, and he was very angry. And then he went, but ye know, because ye are my friends. And he said it in the most sweet voice that I'm used to, loving, kind, comforting. But he was yelling that the people that don't know the day and the hour are those that are not his friends. You know, and God loves everybody. Even though they're not his friends, it doesn't mean that they're not going to get saved. It's just that they don't get to know everything, like the bride gets to know. And then he said, but ye know, because ye are my friends. And it was wonderful to wake up to that, and it was so powerful. And so I've always known that we're going to know the day and the hour of his return, because of what he spoke to me that morning. And you can throw all your Bible verses at me. I have a living relationship with a living God who speaks to me, and it's scriptural that in the end times he would pour out his spirit and knowledge and revelation on his people, particularly his bride whom he's taking. So I know that we're going to know. And so this brings me to my point of when he fell on my son. Okay, and then go forward a little bit. In 2015, I had a very profound, right before I woke up again, dream/vision from the Lord, because I wasn't in my deep sleep state, I don't think, because it was right before I woke up. Unless, I don't know, I just know that he always likes to speak to me right before I wake up. He does that when he really wants me to know something. And then I wake up, and it's in the morning almost always. So I had a terrifying vision. I could feel the fear, and when I talk about it, I can still feel it. I saw a big bear in the sky, and it was coming down closer, and it was massive, it was huge, and the Lord showed me all three sides of it as it was coming down. He showed me the profile, then the front, then the back, and it was like in 3D, and he showed me, and the mouth was terrifying. And I know bears don't normally have fangs, but this bear was so terrifying, it was like he had fangs. Okay, but I don't know if he actually did, but it was just, I looked at the mouth going, oh my gosh, that is the most terrifying thing I have ever seen. And I'm like telling people around me, it's gonna land. We're gonna be crushed. This bear is coming down. Don't you guys see it? Nobody cared. Nobody wanted to listen. Much like the rapture stuff, you know. Nobody cares. They woke up today, their Netflix was working, their Costco card was working, they had some money in the bank, they're good, you know. So, you know, asleep, people don't care. And so I was like, okay, Lord, I guess this is it. I guess I'm gonna die this way. I never thought I would die this way. In my dream, I was thinking, I thought we were going in the rapture. And so in my dream, I was just reasoning it out, but I trusted the Lord. I go, okay, I guess this is it. And I accepted it, you know, because I trust the Lord, and I've been walking with him over 25 years. I'm good. Okay. would you know it, right as the thing landed, this angry, angry bear, right as it landed, I shot straight up in the air. Oh, awesome. A friend. I shot straight up in the air in the rapture, and that was the time of our departure. And the Lord just wanted me to know that, because he knew a couple years into it, 13, 14, 15, 3 years into it, I was getting discouraged. I'm not discouraged, because he did what he did to our family was a huge miracle, so I know he's coming. It's just the waiting process is very trying, isn't it? When he makes you rapture centric and then he makes you wait. You know, he gets you at the edge of your seat and then he says, but hold on. Oh, it's maddening. It's maddening, but it's him, so it's good. So we receive it, we accept it, we embrace it, but I'm not saying it's easy and that I love it. I love moments of it. I love parts of it, just like everything in life. And God told me, you don't really have to like what I'm doing, but you do have to stay in obedience, you know, and so I am. And the highest call of God is obedience, so it's really not worth going outside of that obedience. Anyway, guys, so this brings me to where we're at now. We've had a couple close calls with Russia since 2015. Some things that looked like that bear was angry that I got really excited about, because I was like, okay, our departure's at hand. That's when I know we're going, because God let me know. That's when I'm going. There's a translation before the worldwide rapture. I'm going in that. It's about no more than 7 days before the final rapture. I can talk about that in another video, and I have. But just for time's sake here, I just want to talk about what's going on right now. So there's been about 2 or 3 different things that have occurred that it looks like that bear was getting angry. And I thought, okay, get ready. Batten the hatches, we're going up. And it didn't happen. So this time, when I saw this going on with Syria and Trump, and then Russia threatening retaliation, I got real still. I'm like, what's going on? So all my friends, different people are texting me, just some of my rapture-centric friends, you know. I get out of yoga. I'm like, oh, okay. So then it got me in a really good mood. Sorry, it was a Friday night. It was Friday night, this last Friday, 2 days ago. So I thought, shoot, well, this isn't a regular day. Every time I think we're about to go, I start to party. I get in a party mode. So I go to Costco. I'm like, I'm not going home. I'm going to go to Costco. I'm going to celebrate. Like, I just love Costco. So I just walk down the aisles, and something to do, you know. I know. I have no life. I'm rapture-centric. So I'm like, I told my friend Erin at Redeem 44, I'm going to Costco. I'm going to party. That's my idea of a party. Pathetic, I know. Anyway, so I go in there with just kind of this cheerful attitude, like, what are we going to do? And the Lord directed me to shoes. Okay, I've been needing some shoes because I hike a lot. These are the ones I got. I hike a lot. They were only $12. Can you imagine that? They're amazing. I walk my dog. I'm always walking. And then if we're here this summer, I took a summer school job where I'll be working with special ed adults, and we'll be doing a lot of walking because I go to them with their jobs. They work at different locations and I supervise them. So I'm like, I need some walking shoes. But he really directed me to shoes, not food. So I bought 2 pairs because they were $12. I'm like, okay, 2 shoes for $24. I'll get the gray ones and the black ones. Okay. And, you know, you're thinking, what does this matter if we're going home now? Because the missiles, but I'm telling you, I go by my spirit, man. That's what I do. I was going to get some cheesecake. I saw some lemon cheesecake. I was walking around. I was like, I should get that. So I put it in my basket. But I was like, and I felt the Lord say, like, it wasn't party time yet. It was really weird. I felt like he was like, keep living like it's a regular day. Keep your routine. And buying that cheesecake would have been off my routine. You guys know I'm pretty strict. After the fires occurred, or during the fires, the Lord told me, I want you to get in tip-top shape like you used to be. Before he fell on my son. I'm an athlete, you guys know. I cycle, I'm pretty competitive with myself. And if I get in a group setting, I will be, but I enjoy physical challenges and exercise. It just endorphins, and I'm addicted to adrenaline, and I just love it. Okay, but I quit all that for the rapture. But he said the fires of 2017 that hit our area, I had 3 weeks off work, and he's like, I want you to get back into shape. I'm like, okay. So I just obeyed him. I'm back into tip-top shape I used to be in. Need to lift a little bit of weights for my upper body. But other than that, I'm there out of obedience, right? And so he told me, he said, I'm coming on a regular day. I'm coming on a regular day. So he wanted me to continue being a regular day. I got that message very, very clear. I got it in my car again when I was driving. He was like, just, I'm coming on a regular day. Keep your routine is what I heard in my spirit. So I was okay with it. When he's talking to me, I'm good with it. As long as he's talking to me, I'm good. So I put the cheesecake back, and then I just got the regular stuff that my son would need for the week. I got a couple things, put it in my basket, that we would need anyway. And I was thinking, should I get some in case there's a strike and we lose power? He's already shown me that we're going to be up before all that, but then I thought, well, if it's just a day or two, maybe I should get some comfort food. He just really led me not to do that. Okay, and so that's what's going on with me. This personal relationship. Now, he might have led someone else to totally party and just get so excited and that's because I am excited, but I'm always excited that the Lord's coming. I wake up every day surprised that I'm here because I know he's coming every day. Today is the day he's coming. I believe that with all my heart. So that's what's going on with me. I gotta tell you a funny story though. My sister went to Costco yesterday. And this is God's total sense of humor. So I didn't know she went to Costco. We have 2 refrigerators, one in the garage and one in the kitchen. We were about to go on a hike that we're on right now. There she is up there, my sissy. And I go in the garage to get a vitamin water. And I open the fridge and there's the cheesecake. I was like, what? And I told my sister, I said, did you go to Costco? She's like, yeah, I went. And I'm like, you bought the cheesecake. I put that in my basket and then I put it back. And it made me laugh because it's like the Lord's like, he's a flirt. I consider that a flirt. He's like, don't get it. There'll be a time for partying, but it's not yet. Keep your routine. And the Lord knows I like my routine. I like feeling good. Like I said, I got in shape again because he told me to. So now that I'm in shape, I'm not really into my rapture binges, like I used to be, which were fun. And it was the Lord when I was doing it back then. It was totally him. He told me he said, you can be my chubby little cherub until we go. Because up until then, I never let myself go. And it's kind of like I experienced freedom and just being in 2013 and just being free, like not counting and just being really maybe not as disciplined as I always was. And it was like a freedom I got. It was like a freedom that I got in the Lord. And it was for a season, right? So I am so excited right now because it's like he told me not time yet, but I think today is the day to party because I opened up the fridge and I did not put that cheesecake there. And who would have known she would have bought the exact same one? Costco carries so many different types of cheesecakes, okay? And it was this specialty brand that they had, okay, on a different counter than the regular cheesecake. And it's lemon. It's this French thing, so it's gonna be amazing. And my sister comes home with that. I find it this morning, so the Lord is definitely saying, okay, you can start to party a little bit, but keep your routine. I'm coming on a regular day. So don't be discouraged, you guys, if you're just doing your thing and all of a sudden you've disappeared, because that's how it's going to happen. And there won't be too many regular days left. If what's happening now continues in the way it is, things will change when war drums start to beat, but the bride is going before that. So be excited and look up and just keep that daily union with him. It's so fun. There's nothing better than walking with him. Bring him all your joys, all your sorrows, all your struggles. He's an amazing friend. Bye.